What's going on, guys? KendoFox here, and today we will be discussing this weird and rare controller, PS Sakkara AI. And here's the box, created by Game Source, which apparently I'm not really familiar with. And here at the back of the box, we have a guide on how these buttons function technically. It says 5 speed autofire, 5 speed slow motion, 5 steps direction pad sensitivity, 4 or 8 direction selection, individual autofire setting, battery backup of memory content. So it's a battery operated controller, good for action shooting and racing. And looking on the box art here, and here's the sides. Alright, so complete in box. Despite his old age, I want to say thank you to Zuljin TV. So we have instruction manual, the controller itself here. So we got a lot of buttons here to discuss. We have Autofire, Teach, Memory, and Mode. Our steering wheel. And here's our mini LCD. So we also do have here Roman numeral buttons, R1, R2, L1, L2. So shoulder buttons are still available in our cord. And here at the back, we have reset button, PS Sakkara AI logo here, and game source. So to open this, you just need a coin. So let's discuss further the buttons, then we will make a gameplay test as well. Alright, so right off the bat, once you plug in this controller, you will see this AI system. If you place a battery, so the LCD will function. So I'm pressing square, triangle, circle here, and you will see all the buttons I'm pressing. It shows here in this little LCD. We have Roman numeral buttons here, like in NeGcon. So our driving wheel here, we have automatic. This is for auto fire function, I believe. So you can set the button that you would like to have it in auto fire. Good for shooting games and teach. So I believe this is for combination. Enter moves. So you can make like combination of buttons here using this feature. And memory. So once you created a move, you can just save it using the memory option. But I don't know what does it mean. Ink and DEC. But there's a number here, 1 to up to 18. I'm not sure about this. It's not on the box. In S mode, engine front, rear, sensitivity. Yes, this controller has sensitivity option. I believe L means low, then N for neutral, H for high. So you can also create your own config here, like what I'm doing here. So basically you can also save this config if you would like to, since there's a memory option. Timing sensitivity. Okay, so there's also a slow motion feature here. So there are 5 settings for slow motion. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for S mode. But I believe there's another option here for our, let's see, for our steering wheel for racing game. Um, Let me just try pressing. Oh, okay. There you go. Under S mode as well. So, as you can see, I'm rotating here my driving wheel, and it's showing here in our mini LCD there. Alright, so let's go ahead and make a gameplay test of this weird controller. Alright, so the first game to test the Sakkara AI controller is Fighting Force 2, because it was mentioned in the box that this particular controller is good for action game, shooting game, and racing game. So in action game, we will take advantage of the Autofire function here, the Autofire button. So once you actually press Autofire, it will ask you to select buttons. So like square, X and square. I will use X and square here. But let me just double check first. The uh it's been a while actually. It's been a long time since the last time I played this. So X is our action button. So I will set up auto fire function for X. As you can see, uh, when you hold the X button, it will just do the action. So this is good for games like this in action game. So there is no need to press like this continuously. So yeah, Fighting Force 2 and other games like this, like Gekido. I think the genre for this game is beat 'em up. So yeah, this is our first test for PSR AI. And once you select a button, actually, I'm not quite sure if you guys see, but I will make a like a mini screen right here for you guys to see that once the button has been already set up for auto fire, it's in the middle. It's in the auto fire section here in the mini LCD. So let's try another game. Let's try action game, shooting game. So shooting game, let's play some shooting games. Alright, so the next game to test using the Sakkara AI controller is Save Use 3D slash G plus. It's a shooting game, so let's try this. Game start. So I just removed the auto fire function here for you guys to see the difference. So here's the normal. Here's the normal. And when we set the fire button into auto fire option, look at this. Sorry. There. Woo. So yeah, this controller is really good for shooting games as well. I love this game actually. This game was developed by Namco. Oh. Alright, so let's try racing. Yes, I might use this whenever I'm playing shooting games like this. So yeah, let's try racing game. Alright, so next game to test this car AI is Grand Tour. This is Car and Driver, a very underrated racing game. So we will test the steering wheel function. So there's a, I would say a spring inside this part. So this is the best way to use the steering uh, wheel, I would say. And compared to JuGcon, let's try turning left and right gear first. So my opinion about the steering wheel of this controller compared to my JuGcon and ZeroTech is there's a force actually. I believe because of the spring, there's a force. Yeah, it's not really easy to turn left and right because of the spring, which it helps. However, the spring is too hard. Like it requires a force to turn left and right, unlike with JuGcon. That's my personal opinion about turning left and right using the steering wheel here. It's not really that good if you're gonna ask me, but a different type of gaming experience, yes, compared to using the regular DualShock controller. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it for PlayStation Sakkara AI. I do have two Sakkara controller. The other one is the PS Sakkara DX. So I'll make a review as well for that controller. So stay tuned. So this is KendoFox. Subscribe for more PlayStation stuff. Peace.